YouTube, what's good? Yo, YouTube, check it. After 10 months, I don't even want to count the days, man. Almost made it. It's all good though, check it. My SR streak has been broke after 10 months of SR monk mode this year, man. And I'm gonna just get straight to it, guys. Like, first of all, here's the thing. I wanted to get this off my chest. You have a lot of different opinions and people that say a lot of different things on here, right? And we can pick up information from these individuals and learn from it, right? But we should, as we know, never idolize any one person. I would never want you to idolize me or any one person as well. But I'll get straight to it. Basically, we have to remember on SR Monk Mode, guys, it's really designed, we're going to attract a mate. So, I told y'all in my past few videos, I had started dating. Now, mind you, I'm not out here just slinging, you know what I mean? Like, I attracted what I put out in the world that I wanted to attract a potential mate, somebody to potentially marry and have kids with, right? So, make a long story short, man, I attracted a mate, a beautiful mate. And am I married? No, I'm not married. But, listen, I'm going to keep it a buck. Things got intimate and my semen retention streak was broken after 10 months. But, and trust me, I tried to discipline myself. I tried to control myself, but it's something I need to practice. Even all the Kegel exercises and all of that. And I don't want to sound carnal as if I'm not trying to release with my lady, right? But guys, after 10 months, I was able to really see, I know the benefits of this journey. And you know what? I don't even want to make this, the righteous man fall short, because I don't believe I fell short. It was a natural thing. I still kept God's, I still seeked, the Most High's kingdom. And I attracted somebody that was on my same positive vibration. So, like I said, there's a lot of controversy out there. Don't think that, the female that you attract is automatically a Jezebel or a female that's there to take your energy. I was disciplined with this person for a while and didn't make, sex the priority. But guys, like as men, like we're designed to, have sex with a woman, and like when intimacy and romance, we also need that balance, right? So, I, tried as hard to discipline myself. I mean, people probably get on a religious tip and say that, the temptation was there and you didn't flee from fornication or whatever. Like people have their own opinions on things, but guys, I don't think that it makes me any less of a person. I don't look at it's not a relapse. So that's why, I'll title this that, after 10 months, I broke my semen retention streak. But I went for 10 months, guys. I went for 10 months and I got to tell you that it changed my life. I understand the journey. And I will continue to try to practice SR. But now with a partner entering into my life, I need to learn how to be disciplined with that person. And my partner understands it as well. And it's me that needs to be disciplined, right? But I had to make this video today because I was like, you know what? I'm going to just be straightforward with my people. And you know what, guys? I'm not beating myself up. I was going for a year on SR. But guys, this journey, you're going to attract a mate. You just are. You're going to attract a mate because your body has taken you to a point of where you are attracting. You're on a higher frequency. You're attracting your potential mate. You're the best version of yourself, guys. But I took the whole year to heal. So going into this situation, I've never felt this way going into a situation. Like I don't have any negative thoughts from my past anymore. Like I'm able to just move forward in a new relationship with this person and build on an intimate romantic level. And that has created a balance within me too. Because as men, we need a balance as well. It can't just be all masculine energy. I know that sounds crazy, but just like we all need balance. It's a yin and yang, So yeah, but I'm going to continue to try to practice this journey. Will I be able to get even to 5, 6, 10 months while being in a situation now? I don't know. I would have to discuss that with my partner, right? But obviously I'm not aiming to drain myself like that. But and I don't feel, anyway, like I know some men have they call it a relapse. Some men have they probably call it a relapse because excuse me, the person that they connected with, like they didn't have the intentions of where they were going. With this person, we're growing and building towards something that we believe is serious. Now, I have to take accountability if anything happens, right, or takes place and we do split, right? But I'm not thinking that. Like I know that the Most High has orchestrated this and he's been orchestrating it, and I seek the Most High's kingdom, and I know that all things are added on to me by doing that. It's positive energy, and me and this person recycled positive energy. I tried to discipline myself from releasing my life force, but yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy, guys. But do I feel like, I feel like the energy from, like, I can tell that, like, I release that energy, but my spiritual energy doesn't feel like dark or a void. Like in my last situation, every time I had intercourse with that person, and I know that like I probably shouldn't have been having intercourse with them, without like I just had like a completely different mindset. Like I wasn't sure about marrying that person. It was really just a physical thing at first. Like it wasn't, I didn't build that situation on a romantic, intimate level. And I wasn't in a good place for myself either. Like I wasn't healed from past traumas, and I still had anxiety and insecurities that I didn't heal from. So for me to go for 10 months on the journey before the Most High put in this person into my life, completely changed my life. But yes, our energy is good. I'm taking it one day at a time. I'm not overthinking anything with this individual. We are moving towards the serious things that we want. And I know about the discipline. And, they say, people will call it relapse. I don't declare it as relapse, but they say that, look, it's most likely you're going to break your streak. As far as like PMO and all of that, like pornography and stuff like that, like that's done. Like I don't even have a thought to even look at that stuff. Like the real life intimacy and something natural happened, and I wasn't gonna just pull the brake, and that's where life is so complex, because no, nobody's giving you a license to sin, as they say, right? But some things are going to happen naturally that are out of our control. And I believe that if we have, God within our life, and you and that person both are aware of God, and you both know where you want to go towards, you can continue to grow, and you can pray for guidance and protection on your relationship and continue to go to where you need to go. So, my cycle continues. But look, guys, I'm still motivated. I'm still going to drop these videos. I'm still going to be the greatest version that I can be. I'm going to train today. I train the day after, do I feel a difference in like my overall energy? Yeah. But you know what? It almost was a buildup that I almost feel needed to be released. Like we're not thinking realistic if we really think we're going to be able to be on this SR monk mode like forever, because like you're gonna attract a mate. It's just the way it is. And as a man, you're not going to, especially if she's fine, man, you're not gonna, and I'm not saying that in a physical, I mean she's fine on all levels, because you're gonna attract, I'm like looking at her, I'm like, yo, this is God. Like I done attracted this high vibrational, fine, and like, I mean, it's night and day, and I'm not thinking on a physical tip, but it's night and day compared to what my last situation was. Night and day. And it's like, yo, I don't even want to think about, like, I kind of cringe looking at where I lowered my standards before, but that's where I was. So look, guys, I'm just being real and blunt with y'all. 10 months in on a SR streak, man. Like I said, I didn't even want to count the days, right? But we know well, 3, 6, 9, 90, sad. Well over 200 days well over 200 days, and I wasn't counting the days. Will I be able to go on as long of a streak? Look, when you're single, you can do that, right? You can use that energy to just power through and get things done. But at the same time, you're still going to need to interact, because when you are ready to, potentially marry and mate with the opposite sex, you're going to need to have experience at what you're doing. And there has to be a balance. You can't just be completely like focused. Like, it felt good to have a balance, and it felt good to have that female connection and interaction with that person, like, especially if she's submissive, beautiful, like she automatically will be submissive because of your energy and her knowing your power. So I don't want us to assume that any woman that encounters in our life, if her energy is good, that she's just trying to drain us, that she's just trying to take our Z. Like, that's up to us to have self-control with, right? Now, sometimes a female does want that validation. Most of the time they want that validation, like, okay, you didn't release, so I must not be doing something right. But this is why you have to communicate with them about SR monk mode when you're going to be on that journey. You know what I mean? But no, will I title this, I relapsed after 10 months? Nah, it's not a relapse to me. It's a part of the journey. The cycle, resets itself. And basically, this now will be able to go forward with the experience of just discussing SR monk mode while being involved in relationships, But guys, I'm not gonna stop. I'm still motivated. The partner that I'm building with, I'm telling y'all, the Most High did all of this, like, this person. And mind you, I still discern all the time. Still don't stop discerning. You're discerning. And if your partner is a person of God too, they're going to discern you as well. But that doesn't mean that you don't trust. It means that you guys communicate and you discuss through trials and tribulations. And as long as the spiritual energy feels good and you guys are upfront and straightforward with each other, you should be okay, because you know that the Most High has you, and you do have a shield there. Yes, once you have intercourse, you both are out of vulnerability. And once you have intercourse, you both will definitely feel your energy. I'm not, like I said, given a license to say have sex before marriage or anything like that, because I was going through a phase the last week or so, like, man, I don't want to have sex before marriage. Like, look, guys, we can't even overthink that kind of stuff. It might just happen naturally. Like, you don't know. It might just happen naturally. And like, if it happens naturally, it's okay. You can still build with that person. You don't have to just dip on that person. Or like, you'll know as a man, like, when it's happening naturally, it's like, look, it's happening naturally. You're not going to fight it, man. You're just not going to fight it because you and that partner are sharing something intimately and romantically. So I wanted to make this video because I feel like, yes, there's a lot of SR monk mode self-improvement out there. And then you got red pill stuff too, where it's like, I don't know. I still kind of feel like certain things might be, you don't want to be over righteous. I feel like some things are pretty strict. Like, and then there's been a couple things I've seen where the lady, like, the woman and the man didn't have sex before marriage. The woman's not, sexually satisfied. All that stuff you got to put out forward. You know what I mean? Like, all that stuff has to be out, because I wouldn't want a person to wait to have intercourse with me before marriage. Then we have marriage and then we aren't compatible, right? But this is why I say it's complex. You don't want to even think about any of that. You just have to let it flow and trust that God is going to take care of your situation as long as you seek him. You know what I mean? Obviously, if you guys are having a lot of sex and the relationship is starting to be based on sex, that's not a healthy thing, right? But if things happen naturally within your situation, like, I don't believe God is going to punish you either. Like, I've sinned already a lot in my past, and the Most High still has allowed me to get here and still transform and be the best version that I can be. Every day he gives me that opportunity to be the best version that I can be. And I'm telling you, as long as we seek God's kingdom, and all things shall be granted unto us. Really, just seek God's kingdom every day. Be as humble as you can. Be the best person that you can. Put out positive energy into the world and into the universe, and it'll come back to you guys. And just be in joy, be in happiness. Don't worry about anything. Don't stress about anything, but still stay busy, and you have to still put in the work, all right? I know this probably going to be a banger for y'all. But yeah, I got to make moves. I'm going into training right now, and I'm staying focused. And this is just a new chapter for me, but the journey still continues, So guys, I'm gonna be on this later. I appreciate anybody supporting the channel. If you haven't, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All right. Peace. Love y'all.